In Las Vegas, a boy is attacked by a creature and finds his family dead. He grabs a gun and hides under the bed. The creature finds him and kills him. And that's how it begins. Welcome to Random Recaps. In this video, I am going to recap the movie. The next day, we meet the protagonist Charlie and his mother, who is upset because there is a garbage container where their new neighbor lives. Charlie's girlfriend Amy comes to pick him up for class, and his friends wonder how he has a girlfriend.
Did you find a freaking genie lamp, man?
After that, Ed, Charlie's friend, tells him that Adam, the boy who was attacked at the beginning, has disappeared. Ed asks Charlie to go to Adam's house to check if he's okay, and Charlie agrees.
Okay, fine. Adam's after school.
After school, Charlie sees his mother talking to the new neighbor. Meanwhile, Ed scolds Charlie for not going to Adam's house, and Charlie's mother introduces him to the new neighbor Jerry. Charlie remembers that he has to go with Ed, and the two of them enter the house, and Ed tells Charlie that his neighbor is a vampire.
That is a terrible vampire named Jerry.
Ed says that he and Adam researched missing people in Las Vegas, and Ed firmly believes that Jerry is a vampire, but Charlie doesn't believe anything he says. After that, Ed meets one of Charlie's friends, who wants to beat him up, but Ed escapes and runs into Jerry. Ed breaks the glass of a house and enters. He mocks Jerry because without an invitation, vampires can't enter, but since the house is abandoned, he can. Ed tries to escape from him, but Jerry still bites him. The next day at school, Charlie realizes that Ed missed classes. Charlie goes to Ed's house, and his parents tell him that he left hours ago. He goes up to Ed's room and discovers some videos on his computer where Jerry can't be seen in the video. It's night, and Charlie goes home and meets Jerry, who asks for some beers. Charlie drops the beer and tells Jerry not to help him so he can't come in. Jerry talks to Charlie to try to intimidate him. Charlie goes to his room, and Amy is there, but he's so scared and nervous about the vampire that he doesn't even want to have sex. Amy gets angry because Charlie is paying more attention to the neighbor than to her. Later, Charlie falls asleep but hears some screams and calls the police to go check on the neighbor, but nothing happens. Jerry leaves in his truck, and Charlie tries to break into the neighbor's house by looking for a tutorial. It doesn't work, so he grabs the key that was under a rock, enters the house, and takes pictures of the room. He realizes that Jerry has returned and hides. In the closet, he finds a secret door and finds the woman who was with Jerry there. Charlie tries to get her out, but he hears Jerry and hides, witnessing Jerry bite the girl. Charlie opens the door to try to escape with the girl. Jerry realizes they've escaped, but when they try to escape, the girl dies in the sun, and Jerry laughs. Charlie warns his mother not to let the neighbor into the house. At school, Charlie starts looking for Peter Vincent, a supposed expert on vampires. Amy arrives and asks him what he's looking at.
Porn.
Charlie goes to find Vincent and pretends to be a reporter. He asks him how to kill vampires, and Vincent tells him with fire, beheading, or a stake through the heart.
How the fuck should I know?
Charlie tells him that his neighbor is a real vampire.
Jerry the vampire.
Vincent doesn't believe him at all and makes him leave, but Charlie doesn't give up because he's the protagonist. He puts garlic and crucifixes on his window, and Jerry kills Charlie's friends. Meanwhile, Charlie makes steaks. The doorbell rings, and it's Amy, and she tells Charlie that he's going crazy. Then Jerry knocks to say that Charlie is harassing him and will call the police. Charlie's mom says,
"Go get the authorities."
Jerry grabs a shovel and starts digging in the yard, cuts the gas pipe, and makes everything explode. The three of them run away in the car, and Jerry throws Charlie's motorcycle at them. Jerry chases them and tries to make them crash. He stands in front of them, but they run him over. When they run him over, Jerry grabs onto the bottom of the car, and a man accidentally crashed into them. Jerry gets up and kills the guy. Charlie goes to confront him with the power of Jesus, but Jerry grabs the crucifix and burns it. For some reason, Jerry shows Charlie how to kill him with a stake, showing him where to aim at his heart. He's about to kill him, but his mother hits him with a sign, and she faints. Jerry writhes in pain, so Charlie, Amy, and the mother manage to escape. Meanwhile, Vincent checks the photos Charlie left and realizes that the symbol in the photo is the same as the one he has. Meanwhile, Charlie takes his mother to the hospital, and Amy suggests calling the police, but Charlie says no. Charlie regrets not having listened to Ed before. Vincent calls Charlie and tells him that he will help him, so Amy and Charlie go to him. Vincent tells them that the symbol is from a species that originates in the Mediterranean and slowly kills its victims, keeping them for days. Package arrives for Vincent.
Wait a minute, you get deliveries this late?
Yeah.
Ed, now a vampire, arrives and lets Jerry in, and he's angry at Charlie for letting him turn into a vampire. And Vincent escapes. He cuts his arm trying to grab Vincent. Jerry arrives and kills the security guard. Ed looks for Charlie and Amy, but they throw a shelf at him. Charlie grabs an axe and tries to hit Ed until he succeeds. Amy grabs a gun, and Jerry comes for Amy, and Amy shoots him, but it doesn't affect Jerry. So Amy throws holy water in his face. Meanwhile, Vincent is hiding like a coward. Ed grabs Charlie, but Amy comes to help him, and Charlie kills Ed. Charlie and Amy try to escape, but Jerry heals himself. The two realize that Jerry is chasing them, and they separate in the crowd. Jerry grabs Amy and kisses her with his blood. A security guard takes Charlie away while Amy is bitten. Charlie asks Vincent to accompany him to kill Jerry, but Vincent tells him that when he was a child, a vampire killed his parents, and he doesn't want to go with Charlie. Vincent gives him a stake blessed by St. Michael, and if he kills Jerry with it, his victims will be cured. The next day, Charlie sets out to hunt the vampire
Gonna kill a vampire.
and goes to Jerry's house. He looks for Amy in his lair, but Amy falls under the house. Vincent comes to help him, and they go down under the house. They hear Amy's voice and go to look for her. Jerry throws Vincent and Charlie drops the stake. Jerry locks Charlie up, and Jerry is the vampire who killed Vincent's parents.
Welcome to Fright Night.
Charlie finds Amy, and Jerry throws a rock at Vincent,
Really?
making him bleed and attracting more vampires. Vincent shoots a few of them, but his gun breaks. Amy has turned into a vampire and tries to turn Charlie, but he stakes her.
You missed.
Charlie shoots upwards so the sun hits them. Jerry provokes Charlie, and Vincent is starting to burn from the sun. Amy arrives and kisses Jerry, but Charlie has a plan. He sets his clothes on fire and attacks Jerry. Vincent shoots the ceiling to let the sun in, throws the stake to Charlie, and Charlie kills him, saving the others so Charlie can have sex without fear of vampires.
My man!
Then the mother calls him and Vincent appears.
Aw, for the love of crud!
Poor Charlie, they don't let him have sex, and that's how the movie ends.